A long way home. I was born in a happy, peaceful time, but I heard a lot about the war. Grief and misfortune did not spare either my family or friends. My great-grandfather and great-grandmother Ivan Yevdokimovich and Uliana Pahomovna Pozniak were participants of the Great Patriotic War, had to go through the terrible path of war from 1941 to 1945, when a day was equal to a year. We don't know how or when they met. We only know that my great-grandmother and great-grandfather got married in 1947. Uliana Pahomovna was born in 1923. In 1942, at the age of 17, she was arrested and imprisoned for connections with partisans, and then taken to forced labor in Germany. The great-grandmother often recalled those terrible days, when late in autumn, with its rains and night frosts, in light clothes and shoes, they were transported on an open train designed for transporting cargo. Alas, they were thought to be the cargo. Surprisingly, even after so many years, great-grandmother Uliana remembered the name of her master. He was a farmer, and her job was to take care of his 30 cows. It is difficult for a modern young person to imagine how a young girl could care for so many animals alone, how she managed to milk 30 heads twice a day with her bare hands without modern devices, how those hands hurt. The great-grandmother lived in the attic, in a dark, unheated room, then typhus. The great-grandmother recalled then a German family took care of her when she was sick. They invited a doctor, despite the fact that they had to pay money for doctor's visit. The great-grandmother could not forget the words that she once heard from the mistress of the house in which she worked. We, ordinary Germans, we don't want war. We want to live in peace with all nations. Still, this position did not prevent them from taking advantage of the labor of a defenseless girl who was torn away from her parents, family and homeland, and taken by force to a foreign land. They only tried to persuade me to stay in Germany, but the motherland is most important to me. I really felt sorry for my mother. My father was paralyzed in his youth, and she raised the 5 of us alone. If I had wings, I would quickly fly home, but I returned only in fall of 1945. The years spent in Germany alas resulted in sickness, hospitals, disability. My great-grandfather's sister, Pozniak Nazirda Yevdokimovna, born in 1922, fought with the enemy as a partisan during the war. She died on the 21st of June 1944, participating in preparations for Bagration operation. My great-grandfather showed family photographs, always repeated with pride and excitement. I'm a war veteran, and my wife is a prisoner. Then he would always add, God, let you never experience this. They knew about the war firsthand, saw it with their own eyes, walked it through, saw with their own eyes the enemy, the cities and villages destroyed by him, the privation and hunger of civilians. They walked this 4-year-long journey home. Too long. Alexander Vissarionoff, 7B.